I'd like to welcome you to the Sacrament of Marriage 101. The five love languages. In the Sacrament of Marriage, there are five love languages. These languages include words of affirmation, which means giving a kind compliment to your loved one, quality time, which means spending time together alone, receiving gifts, which means giving each other gifts as positive reinforcements or physical gifts, acts of service, which means calling upon each other to do things for each other. And lastly, physical touch, which means the physical touch of each other, hugging, kissing, holding hands, are some examples. Sacrament of matrimony is a covenant by which a man and a woman establish between each other for their entire lives. The matter of the sacrament of marriage are the wedding rings that the couple exchanges. The form is the exchange of the vows, the I do. This seals the sacrament of marriage within the couple. History and tradition of the sacrament of marriage. The covenant between God and his people in the Old Testament prepared the way for the new covenant in which Jesus not only restored marriage to its original state before the fall of Adam and Eve, but raised it to a sacrament among the baptized. A covenant is different from a contract in that it is personal, that is, between both the man and woman and between them together and God. A covenant lasts forever. This means that the sacrament does not end once the bride and groom leave the church. To live the sacrament of marriage. In marriage, you are supposed to make you and your spouse equally happy. You are supposed to love each other and care for each other no matter what. And that is what makes marriage such a binding covenant and such a forever. And ultimately, you want to lead to the goal of having a family and having children and sharing a life with that person, growing old, and eventually, sadly, we die together. But once you die, you get to see each other up in heaven and live happily ever after with God in the Almighty Kingdom.